Across 150 years of football, thousands of clubs have lifted trophies, but only a sacred few have conquered their leagues without losing, not once. From small-town miracles to global dynasties, these are the teams that reached football's rarest summit. 15 clubs, 15 flawless seasons, the dream of perfection, the dream of being invincible. The New Saints, 27 wins, 5 draws, the Welsh champions, who turned dominance into routine. Not Europe's biggest league, but their consistency broke barriers. 32 domestic games unbeaten, and records that stood across the continent. Maccabi Haifa, 28 wins, 5 draws, 0 defeats. 97 goals, only 28 conceded. Haifa's run remains unmatched in Israeli football. The nation's first and only unbeaten champion of the modern era. Al Hilal, 19 wins, 7 draws. The Kings of Riyadh didn't lose a single match. 52 scored, 14 conceded. A statement that the Arab world had its own Invincibles long before the European spotlight found them. Red Star Belgrade, 32 wins, 3 draws, 114 goals, titles secured with weeks to spare, modern perfection from Eastern Europe's most historic club. A reminder that legacy never fades, even in smaller leagues. Al Ahly, 24 wins, 2 draws, 0 defeats. The African giants turned domination into art. Only 6 goals conceded all season and a 31-point gap over rivals Zamalek. Supremacy sealed in red. Benfica, 28 wins, 2 draws, 0 defeats. Eusebio's Benfica were untouchable. 101 goals scored, 13 conceded. It wasn't just a league win, it was football played with elegance, perfection, and power. FC Porto, 27 wins, 3 draws, and a Europa League triumph to match. Villas-Boas' Porto blended flair and fire. Hulk, Falcao, Moutinho. They conquered Portugal and Europe without losing. A modern double of dominance. Rangers. After years in exile, Steven Gerrard led Rangers back to glory. 32 wins, 6 draws, 0 defeats, 102 points, only 13 goals conceded. They ended Celtic's 9-year run and reclaimed Scotland with defiant perfection. Juventus, 23 wins, 15 draws, and 0 defeats. Conte's Juventus rose from scandal to supremacy. Buffon, Pirlo, Chiellini, the rebirth of a giant and the beginning of a decade-long dynasty. Bayern Leverkusen, 28 wins, 6 draws, 0 defeats. Germany's first ever unbeaten champions. Under Xabi Alonso, they ended Bayern's 11-year reign and gave Leverkusen the title their history long deserved. Tactical, efficient, unstoppable, a modern masterpiece. AC Milan, 22 wins and 12 draws, unbeaten across 34 games. Capello's Milan built a machine. Baresi, Maldini, Van Basten, and Gullit. They extended that run to 58 games, the longest in Serie A history. Ajax, 27 wins, 7 draws, and a Champions League crown. Van Gaal's young revolution, Kluivert, Davids, Seedorf, Overmars, they conquered Europe with total football reborn. A perfect balance of youth, system, and belief. Arsenal, 26 wins, 12 draws, 0 defeats. Wenger's Invincibles, Henry, Vieira, Perez, Bergkamp, art and dominance combined. 20 years later, no Premier League team has matched them. The name Invincible now belongs to them. Preston North End, the originals, 22 games unbeaten in the very first Football League season and FA Cup champions without conceding a single goal, the first ever double, and the birth of the word Invincible. Every unbeaten team since has been chasing their shadow. They were the first to prove that perfection is possible. From the muddy fields of Preston to the tactical brilliance of Leverkusen, these 15 teams achieved football's most fragile dream, a season without defeat. Different nations, different decades, one shared defiance. Because in football, money can buy players, systems, even titles, but it can't buy invincibility. That must be earned week after week until the final whistle of history. So, who's next? Drop your pick in the comments, hit the like and subscribe for more football stories that never lose, right here on Sports Lab Daily.